Hello, good morning, everyone. So last day we stopped at the third question. Now we are starting with the fourth one. Now here, look here in the fourth one. The length of 40 leaves of a plant are measured correct to nearest millimeter. So millimeter means mm. And the data obtained is represented in the following table. Okay, so the data is given in the number following table. Now here, look here. First you have to see the class, that is 118 to 126. Okay, and then it is going to 127 to 135. So it is not continuous. Okay, so it is discontinuous form. We have to make it first, it is as continuous. Okay, so first we are making it continuous means what? Minus 0.5 and plus 0.5, as we did in the mean and the mode also, the same method itself. For making it continuous, minus 0.5 in the lower limit and the plus 0.5 in the upper limit, and the number of leaves are given it according to the class. Now find the median of the length, find the median length of the leaves. Okay, now we'll look in the answer. The first thing is what? Minus 0.5 and plus 0.5. So this class you can make it accordingly. I hope you can do that thing. The frequency whatever is given in the question, you have to write it as it is. And then we are going into cumulative frequency of lower less than is the most often it is taken. So the first one is 3, then it is 5 plus 3, then 9 plus 8, and then 12 plus 17. Accordingly you're getting the CF. You did the CF, I know. Most of you have done the homework also and given me. Only 2 or 3 are not, 3 are left to give the homework. Rest all of you have given. Very good then. Now taking into n by 2, n by 2 is n upon 2, that is total number. 40 upon 2, 40 upon 2 is 20. Now we'll look into 20. 20 comes in where? 20 comes in 3? No. 20 comes in 8? No. 20 comes in 17? No. 20 comes in 29? Yes, it comes inside 29. So we'll be taking this class and the cumulative frequency of this class and the cumulative frequency of the above one. Okay, as we discussed earlier also. So L is 144.5. Okay, so if you are not arranging it, remember, if you are not doing the point minus 0.5 and plus 0.5, your answer will be getting wrong. So 0.5, that is important. You have to make it continuous. Okay, so that's a here. The main thing is here. L value is 144.5. Then F value is 12 and CF value is 17 and H value is so class difference. Class difference क्या कर सकते हो? 126.5 minus 117.5. You will get how much? 9. Okay. Now we are substituting the formula. M is equal to L plus N upon 2 minus CF upon F into H. So A equal to L ka value dala, then substituting all the values. Okay, I hope you already run the calculation. Okay, and you're getting the answer as 146.75 millimeter. Okay, so that is the median leaves length of all the leaves. Okay, 146.75. Okay, I'm just discussing the answer. Already we discussed how to do and what. If you're having still doubt, just look into the previous video. Now, fifth question. Say 400 neon lamps is given. Okay, this question is also given in example. The board exam also it has come, this question. So this is easy also, but is important also. So near 400 neon lamps, then it is the frequency is given. Sorry, the class given and the frequency is given. It is a direct question. Okay, and you have to find out the median. Okay, now in this thing, we'll look at the answer. So it's a direct class is given. Class we are arranging it. We are arranging the frequency, and we are taking the CF. CF cumulative frequency. You know already. We know how to find out. So cumulative frequency also we are finding out. And after that, okay, the first thing is what you have to find out the n by 2. N by 2. N आपको कितना मिला? 400. So 400 upon 2, that is equal to how much? 200. Now 200 comes in which one? 200 comes in what? 216. So we have to take this class and the cumulative frequency of the above one. So L you are taking as 3000, F you are taking as 86, CF you are taking as 130, N by 2 is what? 200, and H value is what? 2000 minus 1500, that is equal to 500. And then you are substituting the formula. M is equal to L plus N upon 2 minus CF upon F into H. So, and then you are substituting all the values as given as you are substituting the values, and then you're getting the answer as 3406.898 hours. Okay, now just remember one more thing. See, it is coming inside what? 3000 and 3500. Okay, whatever median is there, I'm repeating it again. Whatever median is there, it always comes in the median class itself. So it is 3000 and 3500 ke beech mein hai 3406. Okay. So now going into the next sixth one. 100 surnames were randomly picked up from a local telephone directory, and the frequency distribution of the number of letters in the English alphabets in the surnames was obtained as follows. Okay, so surname there uske alphabets ke bare mein. Okay, so number of letters that is given here 1 to 4 and 4 to 7, then 7 to 10. See, it is continuous itself. 1 ke baad 1 to 4, 3 differences there. Then 4 is coming. Then 4 to 7, 3 difference. Then 7 to 10, 3 difference. Then 10 to 13, 13 to 16, 16 to 19. All the differences 3. And the frequency is also. Determine the median of the letters in surname. Find the mean number in the letters, and also find the model size of the surname. So you have to find out the mean and mode also. Okay, I'll be doing here the mean and mode also you are needed to do. Now, in this thing, the class is given, the frequency is given as it is. We are finding out the cumulative frequency also. Your cumulative frequency, then your total you're getting as 100. So 100 upon 2 is 50. 50 comes in which one? 50 comes inside the 76. So this class 7 to 10 and 40, we have to take as 7 as the lower limit, 40 as the frequency, and 36 as the cumulative frequency, the above one. Okay, and n by 2 is 50. H is what? 4 minus 1, that is 3. And then we are substituting the formula m is equal to L plus n upon 2 minus CF upon F into H. Substituting all the values as it is, we are substituting it. And then we are getting the answer 8.05. 8.05. Now look, you have taken the class L7. So 7 to 10. 7 to 10 ke beech mein aata na 8 point. So it is correct. Okay. So remember, you can recheck with that method. Now going into the last question of median. The distribution below gives the weight of 30 students of a class. Find the median weight of the students. Median weight of the students. Median weights यानी उसके means you have to find out the median specifically. And that weight is given. Weight of 30 students are given. So 40 to 45 wale kg wale, 45 to 50. Okay, in that same way, 5 difference they are taking the weight also. Okay, 70 to 75. 75 is the highest weight, largest weight, and the number of students is given as follows. Okay. It's basically the same pattern itself. The class we are writing it, we are writing the frequency, and then we are taking the cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency as it is. 2 यहाँ पर first लिखना है, less than के जगह. Okay, 3 plus 2 5, then 8 plus 5 13, 6 plus 13 is 19, 6 plus 19 is 25, 3 plus 25 is 28, 2 plus 28 is 30. So n value you are getting as 30. Okay, you can write here also n, here also. This total is also equal to n. Okay, now n by 2 यानी 15. Okay, 15 comes inside which one? 2 5 13, it won't come, it will coming inside 19. So ये 19 के अंदर आएगा. So this class is this class we have to take, that is 55 to 60. और frequency भी वही लेना है, cumulative frequency the above one. Okay, and we are writing the values as it is, and the h value 45 minus 40, that is 5. So 5 is the h value. And this one median is equal to L plus n upon 2 minus CF upon F into H, substituting the values. Okay, and then we are getting the answer as 56.67 kg. 56 is coming in between 55 and 60. So the answer is correct. So this is how the median has been calculated. Now, before going into the next topic के अंदर से पहले आपको एक empirical formula. Okay, now if you know two of the things you know, that is mean and median you're knowing, and you want to find out the mode. Okay, so you can find it out directly by an empirical formula. Okay, that is here. 3 median is equal to mode plus 2 mean. Okay, in this समझ लो कोई भी दो आपके पास है, समझ लो mean and mode है आपके पास, so you can easily find out what median. Or if you are having median and mode, you can find out what mean. You have to just substitute the values inside this and you'll get the answer. So this relationship is known as what? Empirical formula. Okay, 3 median is equal to mode plus 2 mean. Okay, this we can rearrange and write it a different way also. Mean, median, and mode you can write that way also. That is mode is equal to what? 3 median minus 2 mean. Okay, mode is equal to 3 median minus 2 mean. In that manner also you can write it. However you want to, you can arrange it. Now suppose you got how to find out the median. ओके जब ये मीडियन कोई ग्राफिकल मेथड में लेस देन और मोर देन में प्लॉट करते हैं, दैट इज नोन एज द ओजीव. ओके क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी कर्व इज नोन एज व्हाट? ओजीव. दैट इज आवर नेक्स्ट टॉपिक, cumulative frequency curve. Okay, so this one here, cumulative frequency curve or an OG. Okay, so it can be a more than type also, less than type also. Okay, more than and less than, there are two types are there. We will be discussing about that. See, this graph is actually very easy. It is very less time that this graphs are asked in the exam. Okay, but then also there are chances they can be asking, because in the answer sheet itself, okay, there is a provision of providing a graph in the answer sheet itself. So graphical questions can also be asked in the board exam, remember that thing. Okay, now there are two types, less than and more than. Okay, अभी एक चीज याद रखो, देखो मोर देन में हमेशा ग्राफ जो है ऊपर से नीचे आ रहा है. ओके, इट विल बी इन दिस टाइप, दिस कर्व विल बी द व्हाट मोर देन टाइप. Okay, more than OG. And in the less than OG, it will be from bottom to the top. Okay, bottom to the top, it will be in this direction, and the more than will be in this direction. Okay, from more to less. Okay, now अभी यहाँ पर ये देखो, ये ऐसे जो जा रहा है उसको अपने क्या बोलेंगे? लेस देन बोलेंगे. ओके, नाउ लेस देन के अंदर n/2 वैल्यू, n/2 वैल्यू रिमेंबर, वी आर टेकिंग एनी n वैल्यू, यू कैन टेक n/2. ओके, टोटल नंबर डिवाइडेड बाई 2. ये n/2 वैल्यू यहाँ पर भी सपोज ये मिला n/2 वैल्यू, ये n/2 वैल्यू से स्ट्रेट जाके ओके यहाँ पर ये कर्व में डायरेक्ट मिलता है, और उससे परपेंडिकुलर यहाँ पर एक्स एक्सिस में जो भी ड्रॉ करेंगे, परपेंडिकुलर एक्स एक्सिस में जो भी ड्रॉ करेंगे, यहाँ पर जो वैल्यू मिलेगा वो क्या होगा? मीडियन होगा. बताते हैं. ओके, सो यहाँ पर यहाँ से ये n/2 वैल्यू स्ट्रेट जाके ओके यहाँ कर्व में ज्वाइन हो रहा है, ज्वाइन होके यहाँ पर परपेंडिकुलर लेंगे, सो इट विल बी व्हाट? मीडियन. इट इज इन द सेम लेस देन आल्सो, मोर देन आल्सो, सेम पैटर्न itself. Okay, now see in the bottom you can see the correct. Okay, let me know what is this first curve known as? Exactly, it is the more than. The second curve यहाँ से ऐसे नीचे से ऊपर जा रहा है, उसको अपने क्या बोलेंगे? It will be what? Less than. Okay, now where they both intersect, okay, where they both intersect, ये जो point होएगा, ये point से डायरेक्ट नीचे परपेंडिकुलर लेंगे तो आपको क्या मिलेगा? आपको मीडियन मिलेगा. और यही पॉइंट से y एक्सिस में परपेंडिकुलर करेंगे तो क्या मिलेगा आपको? n/2. Remember that thing, this question, okay, about what this way the graph was given and they asked what is this point. Okay, this point is what करके पूछा था. ये a point a मार्क किया और ये b मार्क किया. a point को क्या बोलेंगे? a point is the median. और यहाँ पर b हो तो b point क्या होएगा? n/2 value. Remember that thing. Okay, now we'll discuss this thing directly from the exercise itself. Okay, last exercise. In that thing I want to go into the second question first. ओके, याद रखो हमेशा कि इन द ग्राफिकल वे दैट एक्स एक्सिस में जो होएगा क्लास होएगा. ओके, एक्स एक्सिस में क्लास वैल्यू विल बी गिवन, एंड इन द वाई एक्सिस द क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी विल बी गिवन. ओके, सी जस्ट लुक हियर, यहाँ पर ये जो है देखो लिमिट्स है, लोअर लिमिट्स और अपर लिमिट्स, जो भी लिमिट्स है क्लास वैल्यू विल बी गिवन इन द एक्स एक्सिस. ओके, दिस इज द एक्स एक्सिस. एक्स एक्सिस में कौन सा होएगा? क्लास होएगा, क्लास या लोअर लिमिट्स या अपर लिमिट्स, व्हाटएवर इट इज. ओके, and in the y-axis always it will be which one? It will be the cumulative frequency. Hope you understand that. Always in the bottom side it will be what? Lower limit or upper limit, and in the cumulative frequency it will be always y-axis will be always the cumulative frequency. Now first we will go in the second question. Now remember one thing, in the whatever class is given you have to either arrange in the less than type or the more than type. Okay, so revise the less than type and more than type first. Okay, then only do this thing. Okay, the last video was in that I have explained what is less than, what is more than. Again revise that thing and then come again to this topic. Okay, now during this medical checkups of 35 students of a class, the weight was recorded as follows. Now in this thing it is the answer is given, the mostly the answer is given directly. See, less than 38, less than 40, less than 42, less than 44, less than 46, less than 48, less than 50, less than 52, and all the values are given. And the cumulative frequency is in short it is given. Okay, now in this thing, okay, remember one thing, less than में कौन सा limit देते हैं? Lower limit की upper limit. It is always given the Yes, it is the upper limit. Okay, upper limit, that is 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, and 52. So these are the upper limits, and this is the cumulative frequency. So ये x axis में पूरा ये mark करना है और y axis में ये mark करना है. Okay, अब कौन से में plot क्या करना है? 38 0 plot करना है, 43 plot करना है, 42 5 plot करना है, 44 9, 46 14. So it is basically this much only. Nothing more is there. Okay, it is more easier than the last year's histogram and all that thing. More easier it is this one. आपको खाली arrange करने आना चाहिए less than or cumulative again. This one is directly given. Now look into the answer. Okay, okay, so ये don't look here, just look in the less than type, less than. So upper boundary limits are there, so 38 40 and all that is given. CF is given. Okay, now see n value is 35, so 35 upon 2, n by 2 kitna aega? 35 upon 2 is what? 17.5. now the first thing, आपको देखो लिमिट्स 38 से स्टार्ट हो रहा है. ओके, लोअर यहाँ पर एक्स एक्सिस में सब आपके अपर लिमिट्स को आप क्या कर रहे हो? मार्क कर रहे हो. ओके, नाउ यहाँ पर क्या है कि यहाँ पर 38 से स्टार्ट कर रहे हो. यू आर स्टार्टिंग विद 0 एंड देन यू आर कमिंग डायरेक्टली टू 38 एंड देन 40 and 42. The same way last year, have you do you remember that whenever we are starting not continuous, okay, we are putting a z type thing, a zig type thing, so that we are making that ये यहाँ तक पीछे continuous है, but we are marking, we are plotting in between. From in between we are plotting it. So 0 के बाद 2 आना चाहिए था, but अपने क्या ले रहे हैं? 2 का ही difference ले रहे हैं, but we are taking it how much? 38. Okay, so 38 40, since it is not 2, we are giving this 6. So 38 40 42 44 46 48 50 52. Okay, we have marked this thing, and accordingly what cumulative frequency, देखो cumulative frequency is, देखो यहाँ पर देखो 0 से स्टार्ट हो रहा है और कहाँ तक है? 35 तक है. Okay, so we are taking it from where? We are taking in the difference of 5. 5 का difference में ले रहे हैं. Whichever difference you want, you can take it. 10 difference also is fine. Okay, 10 whatever 2 difference you want to take, you can take 2 also. Now here it has been taken 5 difference. So 5 difference लेके यहाँ पर 5 0 to 5 5 10 15 20 25 30 35, तो यहाँ तक क्या कर दिया? ये मार्क कर लिया. Clear is this thing? Now in this thing, the next thing, the first value देखो 38,0. okay, 38,0. so यहाँ पर देखो 38 किया और 38 कहाँ पर? 38 and 0 value is here. So 38 and 0 we are marking here. The next point, just see 40 and 3. okay, 40 and 3. so यहाँ पर 40 लिया. okay, 40 मार्क किया और 3 value is in here. 0 to 5 है तो 3 difference will be there. so यहाँ पर 6 के यहाँ 6 point के यहाँ पर आएगा, यहाँ पर 6 7 के बीच में, तो यहाँ पर 3 है. so 40 and 3. in the same way, okay, 42 5 44 9. okay, 42 5 42 देखो 42 लिया और यहाँ पर 5 मार्क किया. okay, and then accordingly what you're marking all the points. okay, all the points according to the class 44 44 46 48 50 52 35. well, let's look into the last one, 52 and 35. देखो 52 यहाँ पर है and the 35 is here, so 52 35 also we are marking it. okay, and we are getting a curve in this manner. This is the less than type Ogive. okay, less than type Ogive. Now in that thing, see, we have taken the n by 2. N by 2 we got it at 17.5. 17.5 we got the n by 2. अब यहाँ पर देखो 15 और 20 के बीच में आएगा 17.25. So we are taking this value 17.25 से यहाँ से straight एक line draw कर रहे हैं, यहाँ पर curve में join कर रहे हैं और curve से perpendicular आप यहाँ पर draw कर रहे हो. okay, perpendicular यहाँ पर draw कर रहे हो and you get the median value as what? 46.5. okay, 46.5 we are getting the median value. okay, see here it is 46, यहाँ पर क्या आएगा? 47 and then 48, so it is 46.5. so this is how you are calculating a median using a graph. okay, now if you are not having the graph paper, okay, just take a scale and pencil, draw it clearly. okay, take the difference, class difference, just take it 1 centimeter के अंदर 5 units, 2 centimeter 10, 3 centimeter 15. so mark in that way and then plot the thing. okay, you will get the same answer itself. okay, So in that way you can calculate. Okay, here x-axis 1 centimeter is 2 unit and y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 5 unit. Okay, this scale also is important too. So that is the first answer. So remember, less than ho to upper limits hoega and the cumulative frequency is here. Okay, now we'll go into the first question. Okay, first question also less than type only. We can derive this and obtain the median weight from the graph and verify the result by using the formula. Now by formula you know how to do, right? Formula इसमें पहले इसको class में convert करना है and then you have to find out the cumulative frequency is given, you have to find out the frequency. Okay, frequency find out करना है. अब देखो इसमें क्या करना होगा, 0 minus 3 नहीं करोगे, 3 minus 0 करोगे, second minus first. Okay, then 5 minus 3 and that's how you're getting the classes. Okay, so do the classes, arrange the class and then find out the median. Now, the first question, the following distribution gives the daily income of 50 workers. Okay, the class and the frequency is given. Convert the distribution into less than type cumulative frequency. Wait, the less than type के अंदर कौन सा limit लेना होगा? Upper limit लेना होगा. Okay, so that is 120, 140, 160, 180, 200. So you have to take the upper limit and the frequency. Okay, and first you have to convert into less than type. Okay, so here is the class and here is the frequency. Okay, now less than type लेना है, आपको upper limits लेना है. Okay, now upper limits देखो, just look your answer from here. 120 से देखो, 120 से यहाँ तक आप देखो. Okay, just look into this much. Okay, so यहाँ पर देखो 120 से more than 120 it will be it is less than 120, it will be how much? 12. Less than 120 के यहाँ पर 12 लिखा. 140 less than 140 यानी कितना होगा? 12 plus 14, that is 26. Okay, then less than 160, that is 26 plus 8. 26 plus 8 कितना होगा? 34. The same cumulative frequency as we did. Less than 180, that is 34 plus 6. 34 we got last and plus 6, so it is equal to 40. Be less than 180, 40 plus 10, that is equal to 50. So that is how you're getting all the lower limits you have to take and the cumulative frequency you have to take it. Now ये यहाँ पर देखो less than 100, अभी यहाँ से देखो मार्क्स चालू हो रहा है, क्लास का जो मार्क्स चालू हो रहा है 100 से ही चालू हो रहा है, तो किसी को भी 100 से कम मिलेगा क्या? नहीं. So less than 100 is equal to what? 0. Either you can just do 100 and 0. You, if you want you can do, if you don't want then you don't do. Okay, it is not compulsory to write 100 and 0. Okay, from 120 it is compulsory to write. Okay, so you can take the upper limits and the cumulative frequency arrange it. Okay, then we are taking the n by 2 value. So n by 2 value कितना आएगा? Total आपके पास 50 है, so 50 upon 2 is equal to 25. Now see, this is your class. Okay, this is your class and this is your cumulative frequency. So let's ये lower upper limits आपको x axis में find draw करना है and cumulative frequency you have to draw in the y axis as we did in the earlier questions. Okay, so यहाँ पर देखो क्लास जो है 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, you're marking in the x axis and the upper one. Okay, and the cumulative frequency you're marking in the y axis. Okay, and then as it is, first was 100 and 0, so 100 and 0 यहाँ पर mark कर दिया. 120 के सामने what was the value? 120 and 12. Okay, so 120 and 12, just look here, 120 यहाँ पर है, see 12 is 10 and 15 के बीच में होगा 12, so 12 you are marking it here. Okay, so same way accordingly यहाँ पर less than में you are marking it. Okay, and then n by 2 value, n by 2 25 है, so 25 से direct straight line यहाँ draw कर रहे हैं. Okay, कर्व में जहां पॉइंट हो रहा है वहां से परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉ करेंगे. यहाँ पर देखो 140 के पास में यहाँ पॉइंट है, so it will be equal to 139. So यहाँ पर मीडियन का वैल्यू कितना आएगा? 139. Exactly the same. So the upper limits are there, the cumulative frequency. Also you needed to write down the scale. Scale x-axis 1 centimeter 100 unit, y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 5 unit. Okay, see there's a small mistake here. Say x-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 20 unit. Okay, not 100 unit, it is 20 units. Just change that, it is not 100, remember it is 20 units. 100 to 120, 120 to 140, so the unit difference is 20. Yes. Now going into the last one, that is the more than type. remember first to revise the last video how the more than type we are doing. Okay, अब देखो यहाँ पर the following table gives the production yield per hectare of wheat of 100 farms of a village. 100 farms are there, and the production yield 50 to 55, okay, kg per hectare. Okay, कितने farms में? 2 farms में. In the same way 55 to 60, 70 to 75, 75 to 80, and the number of farms also given. Okay, अब देखो ये number of farms, अभी देखो यहाँ पर 50 से 50 kg per hectare वाले सब है ना. So more than 50 means what? ये this total is what? More than 50. We have to find out the more than type distribution and draw it such. More than type we have to find out. So more than में कौन सा limits लेना होगा? Lower limits you have to take. So lower limits we are going to take. So more than 50. More than 50 सब बनाएंगे ना. More than 50 देखो 50 55 के बीच में कौन है? दो जन. 55 to 60 मतलब 55 जो है 50 से बड़ा है. So more than 50 the whole numbers will be coming. Okay, so more than 50 everyone will be coming. So that is how what we have to do. So 50 to 55 too. So more than frequency, more than 50. Okay, lower limits here, more than 50 yet total we have to do the total, and the total we are getting in is how much? 100 we are getting. So more than 50 is what? 100. More than 55, okay, more than 55 कितना होंगे? ये 2 को आपको माइनस करना है. So 100 minus 2, that is how much? 98. Okay, now more than 60 यानी 60 to 65 मतलब ये इतने को माइनस करना है. 8 plus 2 कितना है? 10. So 100 minus 10, or 100 minus 10 is what? 90, or 98 minus 8. Do one this thing only. 98 minus 9, so 8, so it will be 90. So next is what? More than 65, so 90 minus 12, so it will be equal to 78. More than 70, 78 minus 24, 78 minus 24, that is equal to 54. Then more than 70, 54 minus 38, 54 minus 38 कितना होगा? 16. Okay, then more than 70, more than 80, more than 80, अभी देखो 80 से 75 से ज्यादा आपने ले लिया. ओके, 80 से ज्यादा किसी का होएगा क्या? बिकॉज 75 टू 80 के बीच में कितना है? 16 है, तो उससे ज्यादा तो कुछ किसी का भी नहीं हो सकता है. सो मोर देन 80 इज इक्वल टू 0. Okay, so this lower limits only you have to take it. This 80, last 80, even if you take or don't not taking, that is fine. Okay, but it is good if you want to do, it is better. Okay, so all the lower limits we have taken. See, look here, 50, 55, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70 and 75. Okay, and only at the last more than में last में कौन सा दिया? 80. Okay, more than में अगर 0 लेना है तो it will be the last. Less than में क्या होगा? सबसे ऊपर होगा, first one होगा. more than में सबसे last. So in the same way itself here also n upon 2, 100 upon 2 कितना है? 50. अभी यहाँ पर x एक्सिस में कौन सा वैल्यू होगा? मोर देन वैल्यू जो होगा x एक्सिस में होगा, और क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी विल बी ऑन द y एक्सिस. सो क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी देखो यहाँ पर 0 है और यहाँ पर 100 है. सो 10 डिफरेंस वी टेक इट, देन दैट इज इजियर. ओके, जस्ट लुक. सो यहाँ पर 50 से स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं, सो 50 to 55. सो यहाँ पर एग्जैक्ट दे रहे हैं. सो 50, 55, 60, 60 एंड टिल 80 इट इज गोइंग इन द x एक्सिस. Cumulative frequency यहाँ पर 10 से स्टार्ट किया, 10 to 100. Okay, now we are marking it. पहले 100. Okay, first one we are taking 50 or 100. Okay, first point is what? 50 and 100. So looking at here, so यहाँ पर देखो 50 और 100 के यहाँ पर मार्क कर दिया है. नेक्स्ट वन इज 55 और क्या है वैल्यू देखो, it is 55 and 98. Okay, 55 and 98. So we are making into 55 and 98, number 55, and here it is what? 98. So in the same accordingly we are just plotting it. At the last it is what? 75 and what it is? 75 and 16 and 80 and 0. So 75 mark here, 75 and this one it is the 16. Okay, 20 से नीचे 16 and 80 and 0. So this is how it has been marked, and we are getting the curve. So this type of curve is known as the more than type curve. Okay, more than type Ogive. Now n by 2 value, we got it as 50. Okay, yes, 100 upon 2 it is 50. Now 50 यहाँ पर मार्क किया, 50 से यहाँ पर straight line draw किया, and you're getting this point, and यहाँ से नीचे लिया, and you got this as this one, 71. Okay, so 71 is the median. Okay, so that is how you are calculating the median in a more than type Ogive. Okay, same manner itself. Less than type mein you have to remember you have taking the upper limits, more than type mein you are taking the lower limits, and you are finding and substituting the values. Okay, point, you know how to coordinate the coordinate the points. Coordinate geometry I have already learned it last year, and you're joining. Okay, so x-axis 1 cm is equal to 5 units and y-axis 1 cm is equal to 10 units. Okay, so this is the thing. This is the more than type Ogive. Here we complete the 14th chapter. Okay, let's go through the summary again. First we did the direct method. Mean we did first, that is sigma fi xi upon sigma fi. Okay, assume mean method लिया, उसमें a एक value लिया था, so a plus sigma fi di upon sigma fi. And then step division के अंदर उसका class length का भी use किया था. So x bar is equal to a plus sigma fi ui upon sigma fi into h. Okay. And then we are taking the next one. Mode is equal to L plus f1 minus f0 upon 2 f1 minus f0 minus f2. f1 याद है सबसे ज्यादा बड़ा फ्रीक्वेंसी जो है f1, उसके ऊपर वाला f0, उसके नीचे वाला f2 into h class size. Okay, median is L plus n upon 2 minus cf upon f into h. And also we learned the empirical formula. Okay, mean, median, and mode. I've removed in this way. Mode is equal to 3 median minus 2 mean. Then the other is graphical method. Okay, in graphical method के अंदर we have plotted this thing less than type and more than type. Do this example 9 also. और याद रखो जहां पर x ये more than Ogive and less than Ogive दोनों जाके intersect हो रहा है, ये point जो है यहाँ से x axis में जो होगा that will be the median, and y axis में जो होगा वो होगा n upon 2 value. Hope you understood this thing. Okay, why is the thing, this chapter is important, and it is also easy to do if you practice it more. Okay, mostly the mistake has been done in the calculation, so do the calculation by yourself. Okay, don't use any other devices, calculator and the mobile for using for making the calculation, otherwise it will be hard for you later. Okay, so revise the topics again, and also do the this worksheet, do it twice, at least do it twice, so that you will be understanding more of it. Okay, so thank you very much. We'll be seeing in the next class.